Hello friends, how's it going? I am AleXarcs and today I'm bringing you some more Destiny, and today I am bringing you the fourth and final part in my Crota's End raid strategy guide. Yes guys, I managed to finally complete this raid. It was a bit of a difficult one, and unfortunately it seems like having a level 31 does help significantly. So you'll see here we start off in the summoning crystal room and the barriers come down and you've got to just kill two groups of ads on either side. Now you've got to be careful here because the presence of Crota means that you do not have any health regeneration. Now what we do is we clear the ads as quickly as possible, and you'll see here Loco's running out first. He's going to go and grab the Chalice of Light, and this basically grants health regen for whoever is holding the chalice. Everyone else, however, will run and jump down here like I'm doing and kind of congregate in this small area. Now, the sixth player, a designated player with icebreaker preferably, will sit up on the window ledge. You might see that, but you know the window in the summoning crystal room that looks out over Crota, he'll come round on the outside and stand up on that and hide behind either the left or right pillars. I'll try and get a shot for you guys, but basically we sit down here, we quickly kill the sword bearer, he'll drop the sword, one of our titans pops our defensive bubble which has weapons of light. We then just plow Jalahorn into Crota, he'll go down, and our sword bearer, who needs to be level 31, will then get hits on Crota. Now, I know this has kind of been a bit quick and haven't really seen it properly in action, but this will take a couple of it takes a couple of goes to actually get Crota down, so I can explain this better as we do it wave by wave. But basically, five of us sit down here. We retreat to the inside of this starting area. This is the hallway that you first enter the area before you're going to kill the Death Singer. This is still open while you're fighting Crota, and Crota will be up on the right hand side on the ledge above us. So we need to retreat inside here when Crota is either up on the left or right hand side. When he's sitting in the center where he spawns, it's fine. We can push out. We can sit in that kind of central kind of circular area and kind of draw the sword bearer towards us. But at the moment you can see we're just kind of sitting in the doorway waiting for Crota to move off and waiting for the sword bearer to come. So when the sword bearer comes, Crota's still up just because of timing, but he starts moving back around. So we quickly get the sword bearer down. One of us will pop our weapons of light bubble. You'll see here, I think I do it, yep. Loco will run up, and he's a hunter using the invisibility spec in his Blade Dancer. So he'll get to a point where he's close to Crota, and then he'll say when he's ready, and then we just shoot as many Jalahorns, he's in Vengeance, as quickly as possible to remove Crota's shield. And then at that point, Loco knows to get in on Crota and get some hits in. Now usually the sword bearer at that point can get about 5 or 6 hits, and this is critical. You see here we do try and go for a double kind of take on Crota. He does have an Enrage mode if you take too long to do this fight. So at some point, because we're low leveled and we don't do enough damage, we have to try and attack him twice with the sword in one kind of sword run. So you see here, everyone, even the guy who's up top sniping knights. Once again, I'll try and capture and explain that position a little later. But we all retreat in here after the second time of attacking Crota. Two massive ogres will spawn, as you can see there. One on the left and one on the right. Now it's best to sit as far back in this room as possible, where you can see I'm kind of retreating to, and just either have Icebreaker or Vision of Confluence and just get these ogres down as quickly as you can. If you've got some spare Jalahorn, use it, as this is time based, but you need Jalahorn to do the serious damage on Crota to get his shield off so the sword bearer can take off his normal health bar. So you can see here, once we've cleared the ogres, we push back out. However, Crota's up on that side, so we've got to be really careful. Like I say, heavy ammo sense, you're going to need to stock up on these. Jalahorn, he's in Vengeance. Any powerful cluster bomb rocket launcher is really helpful. You'll see one of our team members has gone back outside and is up on the ledge just above us. Again, he's taking out knights. He's able to hide behind the pillars. in the summoning crystal room, you'll see there's like glass on the front bit that looks out over Crota. Basically, this guy is standing on the other side of this glass, so he's open to Crota, he's open to the knights that are booming, got the boomer guns, but he's able to kind of sit behind these little pillars on the left and right side that he can kind of hide behind, and he's just using Icebreaker, he's taking care of the knights, and he's just helping everyone in that respect. We just have to deal with the thralls, the sword bearer, and just getting Crota's shield off. So you can see once again, we've coordinated. It's a shame I don't have the shouts because the communication is key here. Loco says when he's in position to start hitting him with the sword, and that's when he says, "Okay, guys, take his shield off." We take his shield off. We tell him, "Yep." That's when the shield can go. You can slap him about. Now you see here we got a bit greedy, and Loco has actually gone down now. More often than not, this would be a wipe. You can see the Overseer Soul did spawn there, that big kind of green thing behind Crota. However, if you have a team of players with Icebreaker, if everyone just focuses fire on the Overseer Soul, you can get it taken down really, really quickly. So here it spawns again. We've got people shooting at it. You can see it slowly disintegrates. You've got about 5 to 10 seconds before it wipes your entire team, but we managed to get it. We now have 2 players down. Kind of a bit of a bummer, but there's enough kind of leeway between when the sword bearers spawn that you can afford to have someone go down and still pick them up just before the next sword bearer spawns. You'll see this time ogres didn't spawn. It's only every second round of sword bearing that the ogres spawn. You see here we get pretty close to this sword bearer. Too close really for comfort. He is a one hit on any level 30. And you can see here, it's just same strategy again. One of us pops our bubble with Weapons of Light. Everyone rushes in, collects it, reloads their heavies, and when Loco says go, we all shoot at the same time. Jalahorn is perfect for this. Crota will go down, Loco moves in for the kill, starts slapping him about. Every now and again we do try and go for the double like here, but the sword has a timer on it, and sometimes you just don't get it. I think this time though we did manage to get him down, Crota down again, and Loco got a single hit on. So that was our 4th round of sword bearing and attacking Crota. So this is where the ogres spawn. You can see our guy is still sitting up on the ledge. He really needs to move. I think this is the point where we're all screaming at him, "Come on, you need to move, you need to move." Because the ogres spawn, and they're a really quick kill as well, just because they are 32. Where the 31 comes in, being level 31 is really helpful. If you only have one level 31 in with you, make sure it is a hunter that's spec'd into Blade Dancer, has the invisibility perks even, and knows and actually uses the sword, because the damage you get on Crota is basically related to the level of the sword bearer. So the higher that guy is, the more damage you're going to do to Crota, the more chance you have of completing this. So once again, we're trying to get the ogres down from the back of this room. Once both ogres are down, we can push back up. You've still got to be careful of Crota. He could be up on the left or right hand side at this point. The chalice mechanics are always in play as well. If you need health, take the chalice. Never let the guy who's going up on the windowsill take the chalice. He shouldn't need it if he's good enough. He just needs to use Icebreaker and just take the knights out that are in the towers on the left and right side. At the moment, the guy will be hiding on the right-hand side pillar behind that to avoid Crota, who's sitting on the left. Once Crota's moved, everyone can push back out again. And once again, I need to use a heavy ammo synth. You do this basically just to guarantee we get the kill. So I push forward, looking for that sword bearer. If you can't see him, try and entice him down. He will attack you pretty prevalently. You see here, I pop my bubble a little bit earlier than I usually do. This is to let Loco pick up the sword and then pick up some orbs. The super on the sword is a lot more powerful than normal swipes, but usually you don't get the super unless people are dropping orbs for you. You'll see as well, just missed it, but Enrage pops up. It says Enrage is near. So when that pops up, you literally have a minute to finish off Crota, and thankfully we managed to drop enough orbs for Loco to get super, and the super does about 2 to 3k more damage than a normal hit, so that was enough to tip him over the edge. So basically you get 5 basic strikes at Crota using this strategy. 5 should be all you need, as long as the 31 is the one doing the damage, but they need to be consistently getting 5 or 6 hits on Crota when he is down. It's just all about timing and all about teamwork. The sword bearer can start hitting Crota as soon as he is like falling down onto his knees. It just needs to be, it's just timing and practice. That's really all it is. So yeah, definitely the invisibility perk is helpful for the guy running the sword, because they can go invisible, stay next to Crota, and when he starts going down, they can know they can start attacking, and they don't have to worry about any kind of damage that Crota is going to be doing to them. Now, another key issue with this is, like I mentioned, there's a guy sitting on the ledge outside the window of the summoning crystal. I'll try and I'm recording this after I've actually done it, so I'm just watching the video back and talking. I will try and show you where it is. If there's any people that don't understand what I'm talking about, in the summoning crystal room, there is a glass kind of wall in front of you. You can watch Crota out of it as he spawns. This wall never drops during the entire fight. Sorry. However, there are 2 pillars, one on the left and right hand side, that break up this wall into 3 like glass panes, basically. Now, the one guy who's on night duty will go outside and stand on that ledge on the outside, and they've got a little bit of cover on the left and right pillars, and they can use this cover to attack the knights that spawn in the left and right hand towers that are beside Crota. Now, when Crota comes up, because he does move from that central plate, he will come to either the left or right and start just attacking everyone. That's when you move back into the room. However, the sniper guy needs to stay up and out there. He just needs to make sure he switches to the left-hand side if Crota's on the right, and vice versa if he's on the other side. You know, you can try it if you want without having someone on night duty, but we had a guy good enough that we didn't notice the knights, so I don't know how big a part they play if you haven't got someone up on that ledge. But apart from that, I'm going to say relatively simple. Being level 31 helps so much. So if you can be level 31 for this raid, I definitely say go for it. And that's basically it, guys. You know, I will be out there to probably help people that are stuck with this. Like, I've only got the 1 completion at the moment. I'm definitely looking to run it again for experience. However, my PSN's been a bit funky and I can't get online too easily. Anyway, guys, I hope this strategy has kind of helped you, or will help you, defeat Crota. And, you know, please, you know, share this video with all your friends and stuff. You know, if they play Destiny, it'll definitely help you out. It'll help other people out as well, and it helps me out as well. You know, helping out people, it's what I want to do with these videos, you know. So yeah, I hope this has been helpful. I have been AleXarcs, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye.